Welcome to Pet Allies Adoption Minutes, sponsored by Sholo TV. I'm Trevor with Jill Tinkel State Farm, and this is my co-host, Krysti.
Hi.
How are you doing today?
I'm doing awesome.
Good,
awesome. Thanks
good.
for having me.
So you work over at Pet Allies, don't you?
I do.
Okay.
I do.
So you must be pretty familiar with these two little guys.
These two little guys came to Pet Allies at, I think they were 2 weeks old.
Oh, wow.
They were a litter of 8, and the mom dog, they were from a breeder, and the mom dog got killed. So they got in touch with RJ Owens, and they asked if we could help with the puppies. And by the time we got them, I think 4 of them had passed, and 4 of them were supposed to be delivered to us. We wound up getting 3, and one of them had to be euthanized because it was having seizures at our clinic. So we have 2 out of 8. It wasn't bad. They've been with me ever since. They were 4 ounces and 6 ounces when so they were bottle babies, and they were feeding every 3 hours, and yeah, you get kind of grouchy and cranky, and
it's like having an infant again, huh?
It's awesome. They get a little bit mature quicker, and you can kind of shove them out of the nest a little sooner.
Right? Yeah. They don't have to go to college. You don't
Nothing like that.
That's always nice.
Nope. They should be getting spayed, neutered next week, and I think they already have their adoptive homes already.
Oh,
Go
wow.
figure.
So who are these two? I think this is Snoop, isn't it?
That's Snoop.
You got Snoop.
And this is Ben. Ben.
And
yes.
what type of puppies are these?
These are Chihuahua puppies. Don't do that.
They're awfully cute. I know, he's licking my shirt too.
Eating the mic. Yeah, they're Chihuahua puppies, and they're supposed to be litter mates, but when you see them next to each other, they don't really look too. Size is a lot different.
Yeah, they got quite a bit different coloring, which is really cool. So tell me a little bit about this breed here. So how big are they going to get? I mean,
I can't see these puppies getting more than 10-pound puppies. I mean, they're going to be small.
Oh, they're little guys, huh?
They're going to be small. These are the type of puppies that you want to have in your house. Chihuahuas love being warm and sitting on your lap and cuddling under your blankets. They're really cool in the winter time to have a Chihuahua or 2 or 4.
Oh, very nice.
They're like Pringles. Once you have one, you just
gotta
have
have a whole can, right?
Absolutely. You know, they're just really awesome little dogs. They're mixes, you know, like everything else. Great companions and young little friends. A lot of time to invest in taking care of puppies.
Well, so talk to me a little bit, Krysti, about your experience being a foster parent at Pet Allies. So what does that entail? So how'd you become a foster parent? How long you been doing it? And just kind of what do you do?
I work at the shelter, so we take them home and we foster them when we need to, or when we're waiting to find fosters. Sometimes it's really hard to get people to foster and come up and step up. They maybe have a misconception about what's involved in it, or they think they're going to get too attached. And I used to think it was called a failed foster when you got too attached and you adopted your foster pets, but we don't call that a failure at all. That's a success, you know. We're a grand success. So we are always looking for fosters because we are always pretty much full at the shelter. Right. We don't like having older dogs in there. We don't like having puppies in there. We like getting them out into homes so that they're getting socialized, getting experience with life, housebreaking,
get loved on, and
all those things. And we provide, Pet Allies provides everything throughout the whole time that you're fostering. We, of course, the shots, the core vaccines, and we'll have them come in and we'll weigh the puppies or the kittens, and we'll take pictures of them and continue with their medication and shots or whatever they need. If you need a crate, if you need blankets, if you need food, everything is provided all the time, and it's just a phone call away.
Very cool. So if we're talking about like time commitment, I mean, is this one of those like people can do a week? Are they like week to week, or is it? We
had a guy that used to come up for the weekend from Tucson, and his wife would be in Tucson, and when his wife was in Tucson, he wanted to do stuff, like wanted to jog and get out on the trail. So he would come and pick up a dog, filled out a foster application, and he would get the dog out of the shelter for the weekend. Oh, wow. Only when his wife was still in Tucson.
Wow, that sounds like a good plan right there. Heck.
Yep, and when he brought the dog back, the dog felt refreshed, and we knew a little bit more about the dog, how it ticked, how it operated, you know, did it go into the garbage, and just a couple of other things we would never know while it's sitting in a shelter.
Absolutely.
So we would prefer, you know, a longer commitment than a weekend, but, you know, if you can't foster, you can come down and walk the dogs, pet the cats, read stories to them, read the newspaper out loud to them. They don't care.
Some love, huh?
They want attention. They want attention.
Well, it sounds like a pretty easy process. I hope we'll get some more volunteers from you, from our show here today.
Come out and volunteer. We're open 7 days a week now. Extended hours. We're open from 11 to 5. Monday through Thursday, and then Friday, Saturday we're open 11 to 6, and Sunday we're open 11 to 3.
Okay.
So come on down and visit us and pick a foster.
Awesome. Well, thank you for your time, Krysti. Thank you guys for joining us on Show TV as well for Pet Allies Adoption Minute, and we'll see you at the shelter.
The Pet Allies Animal Shelter is located at 1181 East Thornton in Sholo Industrial Park. The shelter is open for adoption 7 days a week from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. If you would like more information about the shelter, its monthly events, or to schedule an adoption outside of regular hours, please visit www.PetAlliesAz.org or call the shelter at 928-537-8009.